Turkey's public broadcaster TRT has dismissed 2 of its employees and fined a 3rd for social media posts they made during the height of the country's anti-government protests last summer. Up to 15 other staff members are being investigated, mostly for tweets sent from personal accounts in support of the demonstrations. The protests began in Istanbul against the redevelopment of one of the city's last remaining centrally located parks, which entailed the removal of the green space's trees. However, after a brutal crackdown by security forces, they quickly grew into a nationwide show of discontent with Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan and his authoritarian style of governing. Turkey's media outlets poorly covered the dramatic protests, leading some critics to accuse them of deliberately avoiding the demonstrations. CNN Turk aired a documentary on penguins while the protests were taking place, while CNN International ran 8 hours of continuous live footage. Many protesters turned to social media for access to news. However, reports surfaced that the government also curtailed access to wireless signals and 3G coverage during the height of the demonstrations. At the time, Erdogan described social media as a menace to society. Turkey has seen a sharp decline in press and media freedom during the 10-year reign of Prime Minister Erdogan. The most recent Press Freedom Index ranked Turkey 154th out of 179 countries. The latest firings at Turkey's public broadcaster add to at least 72 other journalists who were forced out of work over their coverage of the protests.